Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix. And of course, welcome to a quick video just to talk about the recent bundle that is now available for Robocraft. The celebration bundle, of course, for the 3-year anniversary. So how much is it, what do you get, and is it worth your money? Are questions I will be trying to answer during this very quick overview video. I will be testing out the robots you get in a future video or perhaps in a live stream, so let's get right into it. The first thing you get, which is one of the biggest things you get, is 6 months of premium. Now that is a lot of premium and a good chunk of where the value is coming from. In terms of how much Galaxy Cash value you get from this bundle, it is technically the most value FreeJam has ever put into a bundle. However, there is a reason for that. It's also one of the most expensive bundles I've actually seen from FreeJam. I'm not sure if it is the most expensive, but it is certainly up there. It costs $29.99 if you are from the US, and it costs £22.99 if you are from the UK. The European listings for euros and such are not available on the website or easily accessible on the Steam page, so I do apologise for that. That is something you'll have to look up yourself if you are from that region. There will be links in the description both to the Robocraft page, which outlines everything you get in this bundle, and also there will be a link to the store page on Steam where you can buy this, because this is only available as DLC for the game. You actually pay via Steam, which again is a bit of a weird thing for FreeJam, but not exactly much of a hassle, as most people are linked to Steam. And you don't need your Robocraft account actually linked to your Steam, you just have to have Robocraft on Steam, because I personally have not linked my Steam account with Robocraft, but here we are, I have the bundle. So what do you get? On the first robot, in terms of the items you get 2 missile launchers, which are certainly very expensive items. You get 2 3-year flags, which are a unique cosmetic for the birthday celebration, and you get both an altimeter, I always pronounce that wrong, and a speedometer, along with, of course, hovers and plasmas. For details like how many hovers and plasmas you get, please refer to the links in the description. The second robot you get, because once again, Robocraft has hired Yogscast to help celebrate the recent festivities, you get the Honeydew robot. In fact, I believe it's just called Honeydew, which means you get the Honeydew mask, a Yogscast flag, the spiked shoulder plates, and a disc shield module, which is easily the most expensive piece of this robot. But of course, cosmetics have their own value, especially ones which are unique and kind of cool to have if you're like me and kind of a collector. I'm a bit of a sucker for purchasing every piece of cosmetic that comes my way, so it is nice to now have the Yogscast flag in my collection. I'm uncertain if you can purchase each of these pieces separately, as it is difficult to tell once you've bought the bundle, so I do apologise for the lack of information there. So there's your second robot, a 22k robot. I have actually tested each of the robots now in at least one battle, and I will say that the first two aren't exactly great. They're there mostly for parts, and of course the fact you've got a giant 3 as a robot, which is pretty cool. The last robot is the robot which is being sold as the competitive option by FreeJam. It is certainly a good copter, not the best I've ever used, but certainly good enough in the higher rankings, which of course it is a 25k ranking bot, so you would hope that, which has been a little bit controversial by some, because some people don't like the idea of purchasing a bot from FreeJam that can do well in the higher rankings by itself, without any need to actually build the bot. But of course, with the advent of the bot store and such, the community factory, I should say, that's less of an issue now. Back in the day when FreeJam's robots were never really on par with user creations, it would have been more of an issue. But anyway, let's get back to what you get. You get this lovely cosmetic mask. Well, technically it's a mask. It is the cockpit, which is easily one of my favourite cosmetics in the game because it's so versatile. You get 6 carbon 6 lasers. You get a 1 more missile launcher, making that 3 missile launchers now. Of course each of them costing over 10 million RP, or just shy of 5,000 Galaxy Cash. You get 2 Carbon 6 thrusters. Please remember these are technically cosmetic functional cubes, and only purchasable normally with Galaxy Cash. I do apologise for my voice at the moment. I am trying to fight off a bit of a nasty fever today, so my throat and just general voice has been all over the place. You get 1 more Robocraft flag, because who doesn't love Robocraft flags, and you get a Blink module, once again over 10 million RP and around about 5,000 Galaxy Cash. In fact, let's just check to make sure. Yep, over 10 million, very close to 5,000. You of course also then get the rotor blades, the blocks themselves, not that's very much anymore, and the rotors, as I just said. So you get quite a lot in terms of Galaxy Cash, and like I said before, this is technically the most value you will get from the pack. So, is this worth your money? Is the big question, which I've already been asked several times on Twitter and Facebook. So, is this worth your money? Is this worth spending? I would say, because of how much it costs, it's only really worth it if you were A, already going to spend on Robocraft, so you already had it in your head to purchase premium or perhaps some cosmetic cubes, then perhaps it would be worth it to spend a little bit more and get way more for your money, or B, everything in this bundle is something you want. Now, if I wasn't doing this for YouTube, if I wasn't doing this for a job, I probably wouldn't have personally paid for this, purely because I don't want everything available here. Half because I've already got some of the stuff before I was given Galaxy Cash by FreeJam. I actually purchased all of the carbon lasers I have in my inventory myself, including the Mega lasers, everything like that. I played the game up to Megabot without being given Galaxy Cash. I already had all of this in my inventory, so it wouldn't really be as worth it to me. I would have maybe considered it for the premium and some of the items, but very doubtful, because of course all of the RP I've also gained myself just by playing. So for me, I would have said no. However, for people who have only just reached maximum ranking or want a boost to maximum ranking, then it is certainly worth it. Like I said 1,000 times, technically the most value pack FreeJam has ever released in terms of Galaxy Cash to cash spent. So it's really up to you. It's really up to the person purchasing. Is it worth it for you? Don't just purchase it for the sake of purchasing it, but really, if you are wanting value for the long term, it is definitely worth it. I've got mixed feelings about it personally. I definitely think it's a good investment. I just wish perhaps it was a little bit less in terms of cost, and you get a little bit less in-game. But it is still a very impressive pack, so if it's the kind of thing you want, then of course, once again, links are in the description. Sorry for waffling on a bit at the end there. Thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a video or live stream soon, testing out the robots in actual video form, and I hope to see you there as well. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Please, in the comments below, tell me if you are going to be purchasing this pack. I would like to see how many people are actually going to be getting it. It is a very intriguing pack, and the amount of stuff you get is insane, so it's kind of weird, honestly, and intriguing from my part. I like seeing weird and new things in Robocraft. So, once again, for the millionth time, thank you and goodbye.